Thanks, Elizabeth. Purdue Agronomy Associate Professor Laura Bowling says for ice jams to form like the ones we saw last week, there needs to be certain weather events. In Indiana, we don't see these weather events every year, but of course this year is not like every year. For someone who has lived in the area for a while, it may have been 25 years since they have seen something like the ice jams that moved through the area last week. Although dangerous, some people were taken back by the sight, something people, including residents on Barton Beach Road, say they have never seen before. So how does a strong ice jam form? Purdue Associate Professor of Agronomy Laura Bowling says first you need ice.
Certainly you have to have winter conditions that are cold enough that you had a substantial amount of ice forming.
Several sub-zero days have helped with that this year. Bowling says next water levels need to rise. Rain and warmer temperatures caused that last week.
That's going to cause the water level to rise, and then it breaks the ice loose. So if you have thick ice already formed on the river and then more water in the channel that's breaking it loose, and then it just moves and starts piling up in places.
Even though this year's weather events were perfect for an ice jam to form, it does not happen every year in Indiana.
Certainly as you go north from here, it does happen every year. And in some locations, Fairbanks, Alaska, people take bets on when the river ice is going to go out and when there's going to be an ice jam.
It's not uncommon to have ice move on the Wabash in here, but this was just more pronounced than it has been really in my career.
Tippecanoe County EMA Director Smokey Anderson says he remembers working one other major ice jam on the Wabash River in 1989.
But we were out with that, and it was a sight to behold. It was coming down, taking trees out and stripping the bark off trees.
Laura Bowling credits an ice jam's unpredictability for making it so dangerous and fascinating. She says some ice jams can move themselves without major incidents. However, others work like a clog in a drain, which is what happened last week on Barton Beach Road. Kelly Roberts, News 18.